with a bit of a breeze. Rain chance initially, we're going to see some on Monday, but it's been pushed back to Tuesday, Wednesday, and about 20%. We'll get those upper 80s back by midweek. And looks like staying in the 60s for the overnight. Pretty much 70 in Brandon, Tampa 71 degrees, 72 at St. Pete and Clearwater, Bradenton 67. Impact Radio, 1250 wins, WHNZ. WHNZ.com. Head there. You can pick up some podcasts for programming under the audio tab. And, of course, pick up the iHeartRadio app. Impact Radio, 1250 wins.
The opinions, viewpoints, and promises made during the following program are not those of WHNZ AM, its staff, management, or parent company, iHeartMedia Incorporated.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier. Because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Okay. It's good. It's Friday. Whatever else, at least it's Friday. Oh my God. I must tell you, it's funny because people, when I talk to people that come up and they chat and this and that, and sometimes you get the feeling that they assume that somehow, because you host a nationally syndicated show on health, that you are sort of immune from all the things that you talk about on the show that afflict everybody else, right? Well, I'm everybody else. I'm just like everybody else. The stress level this week has been phenomenal. That's all I can tell you. Just want to, just to say that I got to deal with the same stuff that everybody else does. And it's just odd that I don't know why people would, sometimes they'll just assume that, you just got it all under control and, because you know this or you know that. And, man, stress. When I talk about stress, I talk about it from a firsthand experience as well, not only just what the literature says, the science and the articles and the experts and this and that and all, you also have to reach to your own experience. Say, well, does my experience comport with what I'm learning here from this study? And I reach for that too, to try to convey whatever it is that we're talking about, the message. What's the message here? What's the issue? All week. I mean, affects your sleep, right? Affects how you eat, what you eat, when you eat. It's amazing. Stress. Whew. But it's always good. When I close that door, walk in this studio and close that door, I leave it out there. Walk in here and interact with you and be with you for a couple of hours, Monday through Friday. The show starts at 9 a.m. It originates out of Tampa, Florida. Goes to 11 Eastern time. Does play at different times in different markets as it's syndicated across the U.S. So, you can tune in live if you like. If we're playing at a different time in your market and you want to catch it live from time to time, go to letstalknutrition.com. Listen on your smartphone, tablet, computer, or whatever kind of electronic device that you have that connects you to the world. And boy, the world is connected. And you can connect here, too. Just there's a toll-free number, 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. I'm looking around the studio. Walked in this morning. I see that they have the wall now behind me painted, although they have, if you're watching that show, that gray board that you see behind me is a soundproof board, and it's just there temporarily. But I can see the wall is painted, and they got iHeartMedia colors in here. Gray, the red, the gray, and the black. It used to be called Clear Channel. In case if some of you are listening and or watching and wondering, I keep saying iHeartMedia. Formerly Clear Channel. That transition's been made, right, Stephen? I mean, that's formally done.
Yep.
It's iHeartMedia.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Going along with the the iHeart radio app and kind of theme that all together. The part of the change or the reason why is because when people would say, "Oh, well, I work for Clear Channel," a lot of people, unless you work in the industry, would be like, "Who's that?" But if you say iHeartRadio, they go, "Oh." And
isn't that odd? How
the iHeartRadio thing just took off so much that it became, just known to the public, and
they went with it.
They went with that. They branded that all together, and now we're iHeartMedia. It's a cute name.
Yeah, I mean, iHeart New York. You see the T-shirts, iHeart New York, and that I, then the symbol heart, and whatever you fill in the blank with whatever you want. iHeart New York, iHeart whatever. iHeartMedia. It's iHeartMedia, and you can download the app. Stephen, you always talk about the app on the air. You mention it.
Yeah, you can go through your app store, or you can go to WHNZ.com. They've got links there as well. But yeah, free app, and it's great. I use it a lot myself.
I was surprised when I talk to people. They know about the app. Oh yeah, see, I have it on my phone. I tell them you can listen on your smartphone. They say, "How do you do that?" I said, "Well, iHeartMedia." "Oh, I have that on my phone." Mm-hmm. I said, "Well, we're on there.
Yeah,
we're one of the thousands of stations. I don't know how many stations constitute iHeartMedia."
There's a lot. Yeah, I mean it scours the nation as far as stations. Not just iHeartMedia stations either. There's other company stations on the app. But yeah, it's great. So I mean, if you live in Florida but you were from New York and you miss your favorite radio station, it's probably on there.
There you go. See, it's all good. And I'm one of the Let's Talk Nutrition is one of the health talk shows on that iHeartMedia app. Okay, Tim Mount will be by today. Nice guy. He has always interesting things to say. He's very enthusiastic, knows his stuff. And yesterday I was talking about on the show, the theme was how to age successfully. And I think part of aging successfully is also not just feeling good physically and mentally, but looking good. After all, we spend billions of dollars in cosmetics and whether the cosmetic products and cosmetic surgery every year in this country, never mind around the world, in the billions, probably hundreds of billions if you take globally, for people just wanting to look good at any age. One of the things this is interesting, when my mom was in a nursing home for the last year of her life, she was only there for 1 year, and that was merciful. It was interesting to see that some of the people, quite elderly and many very sick, but from time to time they would have like a stylist hairstylist come in, or a cosmetic person, and would do the hair of the residents and put makeup on them. It was just I would watch that, and you could see they would just light up. They would light up because they were looking better, right? No matter how bad they felt physically. We should never underestimate that. I know that some would say, well, that's all about vanity. Well, maybe so. Maybe a little vanity is okay. And so Tim will be talking about how to perhaps maintain your good looks as you age. I think that's a definite part of aging successfully. How you feel about yourself. And so he has some wonderful ideas about how perhaps you can have, better looking hair, better looking skin and nails. Some say, well, gee, that's in the scheme of things of health, that's very trite. Well, I don't think so. I think it's important. And people, by the way, will spend tens of thousands of dollars for cosmetic surgery and not blink an eye. Why? Because they want to look better. Come back, I want to talk and share with you a story that gets to this whole issue of aging. As I was got a little sidetracked there, but successful aging. And sometimes scientists, researchers will try to figure out how to do better at aging by looking at instances or diseases or disorders that reflect accelerated aging. In other words, they look at terrible conditions under which it can happen to try to find out better ways to do it. I'm going to give you a very concrete example of a particular disorder.
At Nordic Naturals, we know that a commitment to deliver the world's safest, most effective omega oils requires an exceptional process. That's why we manage every step of production from boat to bottle. That includes sustainably sourcing wild-caught fish from well-managed fisheries. It means using state-of-the-art equipment and technology at our manufacturing plant in Arctic Norway. Nordic Naturals bottles and encapsulates our omega-3s at our own facility and carefully ships products from our eco-friendly headquarters in California. The result? Nordic Naturals products have received more than 40 awards for taste, innovation, and product excellence. You can trust the quality of Nordic Naturals products and know you're getting all the health benefits omega-3 fish oils offer. Nordic Naturals high-quality, great-tasting omega-3s make staying healthy easier for you and your family. When choosing an omega-3 fish oil product, choose the #1 fish oil in the U.S. Choose Nordic Naturals. Available at natural product retailers or online at nordicnaturals.com.
Hi, I'm Kate. I'm a busy mom, always on the go. Whether it's for business, pleasure, errands, or carpools, I don't have much downtime, so I really appreciate the convenience of Ultimate Flora RTS Probiotics from Renew Life. RTS stands for room temperature strains, which means they're probiotics that don't require refrigeration. They're packaged in handy on-the-go blister packs, so they can travel with me anywhere. I take an Ultimate Flora RTS Women's Probiotic every day to support my feminine health. And my husband enjoys the convenience of Ultimate Flora RTS Daily Probiotic to support immune health and promote digestive balance. Both have 15 billion live probiotics in each capsule. And all Ultimate Flora RTS probiotics have once-a-day delayed release capsules and guaranteed potency until the expiration date. Experience the convenience of Ultimate Flora RTS probiotics today. Available at health food stores everywhere. From Renew Life, the digestive care experts.
Is your skin showing signs of aging? Do you want hair with more body and stronger nails? Add NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C to your daily routine to help you regain your youthful, vibrant appearance. Collagen is the body's key structural protein, and it is critical to the elasticity and strength of connective tissues like skin, ligaments, and tendons. Recent clinical studies suggest that supplementing with collagen may reduce wrinkles and increase the firmness of your skin, improve the thickness of your hair, and strengthen your nails. Previously, medical studies also show a wide range of benefits from collagen supplements that may help with your joint pain, bone strength, and exercise recovery. NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C provides 100% pure collagen that's hydrolyzed for maximum absorption. Results are felt and seen within weeks. Super Collagen Plus C promotes a healthy body by providing specialized nutritional support to help fight the effects of aging. NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C products are available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold.
Medi-C Plus. The C in Medi-C Plus stands for vitamin C, and the plus stands for lysine. Did you know vitamin C is arguably the most important water-soluble antioxidant in the human body? Or that we cannot produce vitamin C on our own like animals do? We need Medi-C Plus to meet our daily needs. Medi-C Plus provides the body with a high concentration of vitamin C and lysine, which work together to build collagen for optimal heart health. Dr. Gifford Jones, graduate of the Harvard Medical School, developed Medi-C Plus after his own heart attack 16 years ago. With the help of Medi-C Plus, Dr. Gifford Jones is now a healthy 91 years old. But Medi-C Plus is not just for heart health. Medi-C Plus also benefits your immune system, vision, promotes healthy skin, provides support for healthy teeth and gums, healthy joints, and much more. So make Medi-C Plus part of your daily routine and enjoy healthy living. Medi-C Plus at your local vitamin discount center and all fine health food stores. You can also order online at mymedi-c.com or call toll free at 1-844-871-0069.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Well, it's really great to be with you. Really, I love doing this show. I do. You would think after all this time you sort of lose your enthusiasm to do it, and I can honestly tell you, no. It's like every day you come in, and because there's such a performance dimension to it, and every performance is different, every show is different. There's always something new to talk about and share with you. And I just think people have an eager and a big appetite to want to know more about health. I referred to this. I got to that point this past week, when I was referring to Dr. Oz. He's been coming under some criticism lately, and I think some of it's been just unwarranted and a bit extreme and too much. But nevertheless, I said, the guy's got almost 2 million people watching him every day. Why do you think that is? I mean, he's a good talent, no question about that. Handsome, smart, good surgeon, good researcher. He's very good, honestly. But there have been many people who are good that have been on TV, and the shows don't make it. There's a reason why 2 million, beyond his talent, there's a reason why 2 million people watch him, close to 2 million. They want to know. They want to know more. They want to do better. It is hard. This is hard. That's the truth. Trying to take charge of your health. That's such a nifty thing to say. Take charge of your health. Really. Take some personal responsibility. Okay. How do you do that? Some people, most of the time, haven't been taught to do that. They don't know how to do it. So they're eager to want to know how and what to do. That's one of the reasons I think they watch him. And he's a good educator. He's a good teacher. So, that's why this is fun to do. Because you have people out there that want to get involved. And so how can you not get motivated by that? So as I was alluding to, the story that I wanted to share with you, and it's a study, and they're talking about these scientists. The headline on the study is, and if you're watching the show, the technical producer just for the streaming just put up the headline and the news release itself. It says, "Scientists discover key driver of human aging may lead to slowing or reversing aging process." Believe you me, there are more than a few scientists around the world that are devoted to aging. The aging process and looking at it from one angle or another, from one point of view or another, whatever. So as it turns out, there's a disorder, and it's a rare disorder. It's a genetic disorder. It happens to 1 in every 200,000 people in the United States. And I'm sure that you've seen pictures, images, photographs of people who suffer from this disorder. It's called Werner syndrome. It's a disorder that causes people to experience accelerated aging far faster than other people. As I said, it affects about 1 in 200,000 people. Now, people with the Werner syndrome, they suffer age-related diseases such as cardiovascular disease, cataracts, type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, cancer. Go down the list. It happens to them sooner in life, far sooner rather than far later. Their life ends typically somewhere in their late 40s. That's it. That's how accelerated the aging process is for them. So as I was saying, what scientists will sometimes do, and this is an interesting strategy, they'll take a look at a disorder like this and figure out how things went wrong in order to figure out how to get things right for other people. In other words, if they can figure out why it is that people suffering from this syndrome their aging accelerates so rapidly, perhaps then if they could figure out how to slow it down for them, if they knew the mechanism of action for Werner syndrome, would that same mechanism of action have some application in trying to help people who don't suffer from the syndrome to slow down their aging process? Now, this particular disorder or disease, quite frankly, is caused by a mutation which to what, and this is technical, but I'll just say it to you. It's called the Werner syndrome RECQ helicase-like gene. It's a genetic, all you need to know, it's a genetic disorder. It's known as the WRN gene for short. And it generates what's called a WRN protein. Now, there have been other studies to show that the normal form of that protein that we're talking about is an enzyme that maintains the structure and it maintains the structure and integrity of your DNA. When the protein is mutated, Werner syndrome is mutated. This protein becomes mutated for whatever reason. People are born with this. It begins to disrupt the replication and the repair of the person's DNA and the expression of the genes. It's one protein. And that when that protein malfunctions, premature aging sets in. So they have sort of figured out now what the mechanism of action is. What they're not sure about is why does that protein get disrupted and all these critical cellular processes get accelerated? Come back, I'll tell you a little bit more about that, and then I'm going to tell you about something you can do for 2 minutes every hour that'll improve your health.
Feel tired?
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit TakeSolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Promises made during this program are not the
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Renew Life, the digestive care company. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Greens Plus, superfood for super health. Medi-C Plus, for heart health and more. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. NeoCell, the true science of collagen. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And we're back, and I was talking about reporting on this new piece of research coming out of the Salk Institute for Biological Sciences, where the scientists have apparently figured out one of the key drivers of human aging, and they believe that it could lead to the slowing or reversing of the aging process. Now, they sort of did this in an unusual way. What they decided to do was to study Werner syndrome. And Werner syndrome is a disease that causes accelerated aging, and it happens about 1 in every 200,000 people. If you're watching the show at letstalknutrition.com, have up in there an image, and there's a woman, a Werner syndrome patient. There's a photograph of her when she was 15. And then to the right is a photograph of the same woman at age 48. The transformation is short of remarkable. At 48, she looks like 148. And the lifespan of a patient suffering from Werner syndrome is short. They die typically in their late 40s. I won't get into the details. If you're interested in learning more about how the scientists did this, they did it with stem cells, and it's a little bit complicated. I don't want to get too much into the research weeds on it, but you can learn more about this if you just go to my website at letstalknutrition.com. On that page, usually I have posted there the stories and the studies that I report on every day on Facebook. One more thing before my guest, Tim Mount, comes on. There was a study out of the University of Utah Health Sciences. There's something that you can do every hour for 2 minutes that will improve your health. And not only improve your health, but offset some of the health hazards of sitting too long. I've reported on sitting too long. This has become sort of a trendy thing, this business of sitting too long. The trendy in the sense that now they've created desks where people can stand at the desk because people sit too long. And the health risks for sitting too long are pretty remarkable in and of themselves. And there have been a number of studies, I've talked about them on the show, that sitting for extended periods of time every day leads to, for example, an increased risk for early death. Never mind heart disease, diabetes, and other health conditions. Sitting too long. Considering that 80% of people in the United States fall short of completing the recommended amount of exercise, 80%, 2.5 hours of moderate activity each week, it seems unrealistic to expect that people will replace sitting with even more exercise. Now, however, what these scientists at the University of Utah School of Medicine found, that there were some health benefits associated with, walking an extra 2 minutes each hour. Now, that's sort of hard to do when you're at work unless you have a treadmill desk. I think they have one of those. Have you seen those, Stephen? I have, where the person literally is on a treadmill, and the treadmill set up such they have like a work area on the treadmill.
Seems like something you'd see in Sky Mall.
Exactly. And they found that doing just 2 minutes of exercise, walking 2 minutes, improved their health and caused them, moderated the effect of dying too soon. That's a small win. Small wins are good. Got to go for the small win. So let's see, you work 8 hours a day, 2 minutes an hour, that would be 16 minutes. You can't walk for 16 minutes. But you want to do that during that hour. Now, that's pretty, impractical. How are you going to do that? What are you going to do? Go out and go down, if you're working in a tall building. I know somebody used to walk the stairs and run the stairs at lunch. Really? And that was that person's exercise. You probably get fired. Where are you going? I got to go do my 2-minute walk every hour. Right. Take a walk out the door. See ya. But that makes the point. Just 2 minutes of walking every hour offset the hazards of sitting too long. My guest is Tim Mount. He's an educator with NeoCell. You hear their commercials run on my show. And I had alluded to him coming on in my opening monologue today. And I was talking about aging successfully. I talked about it yesterday, how to age successfully. And I commented today that I think it's really important for people to look good as they age. I think it has a huge psychological and emotional impact. A lot of people would say, well, all that is nothing but vanity. Well, maybe so. But I don't think you can dismiss how important it is to a person's health. Because I think the mind and body are connected. And if you look good, you feel good. So Tim knows a thing or two about that. I was just trying to think of Vidal Sassoon. What was his logo? Verbal part of it. If you don't look good, we don't look good. Remember that? Remember those commercials? He was an interesting guy too, by the way. Very much into health. That guy was brilliant. If you don't look good, we don't look good. Well, if you don't look good, maybe you don't feel good. Tim, what do you think about that? You think if people look good, they feel better?
Well, thanks for having me on the show. Absolutely. I think that your physical appearance directly correlates with how happy you are. But you know what? Really, your outward appearance reflects your internal health. And so you're going to be feeling better on the inside and therefore just be a happier person with more energy. And that's just going to translate into a better quality of life itself.
You travel around quite a bit, don't you?
Yeah, all the time. Too much.
Okay. So you have a chance to talk to people, and they come up to you and interact with you and ask you all kinds of questions, right?
Absolutely, all the time.
All the time. We come back. I want to talk with you a little bit about that. I attribute a lot of value to the kinds of things that people ask and talk about with educators such as yourself as you travel around the U.S. because that's an interesting sample. I mean, you're seeing people from all walks of life, different parts of the country, and I'm curious about what they ask you. What are they interested in? What is their focus? I mean, what concerns them? Maybe there are some, themes that emerge in your mind from all the different questions or comments that people get, that you receive from people when you interact with them. I'm curious about that. I want to see what's on the minds of everyday people concerning how they're looking and how is that connected to their health.
At Canavest, we believe that the future of hemp is unlimited, and through innovative and responsible application and science, we will enhance the prosperity and well-being of our customers, employees, and communities. As pioneers, our long-term goal at Canavest is to locate hemp seed processing mills near to our future family of hemp farmers. These local factories will convert hemp seed into nutritious oil, protein powders, bread flour, and hemp meal. Canavest supports local efforts and believes that sustainability starts locally. Canavest was named one of the Nutritional Outlook's Best of 2014, and we are committed to pioneering the hemp revolution as the world's leading producer of quality hemp-derived CBD products. Resistance to change is in great part the result of trying to do today's job with yesterday's tools and with yesterday's concepts. The hemp revolution is here, and it's up to all of us to change perception and to impact policy. Will you join us in this movement? Learn more about the education and science behind Canavest at canavest.com.
Do you know what
what's in your multivitamin? Is your multivitamin just synthetic, chemically processed vitamins and minerals that lack the whole food benefits found in nature? Or does it deliver much more? New Chapter takes vitamins and minerals another step, delivering whole food cultured multivitamins. Why cultured? There's a long tradition of fermenting foods with good bacteria to create gentle, cultured products. Yogurt and miso are great examples of healthy, cultured foods. New Chapter brings culturing to multivitamins using special recipes of live probiotics and organic fruits and vegetables to transform each individual nutrient. The results? New Chapter whole food cultured multivitamins, gentle enough to take anytime, even on an empty stomach. Discover the New Chapter difference. Nutrition cultured for your benefit. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Available at your local Fine Health food store.
Hi, I'm Jordan Rubin, founder and CEO of Garden of Life. Oceans 3 was created with a simple premise in mind. Develop a line of premium omega-3 fish oil formulations that met or exceeded the market leader in quality, and then go beyond omega-3 by providing amplified benefits and value to the consumer. Oceans 3 contains ultra-pure, high-potency fish oil, along with astaxanthin and fucoxanthin. Each of these ingredients, when taken individually, have superb benefits. When they are combined into the exciting compound omega-xanthin, they work synergistically to amplify their already amazing benefits. In addition to the synergy of omega-xanthin, Oceans 3 offers unrivaled purity and greater value than the leading omega-3 fish oils available today, making the Oceans 3 family of products the best choice for anyone looking to add a healthy dose of omega-3 fats and a giant dose of extraordinary health to their lives.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Coenzyme Q10 is a powerful antioxidant nutrient. It protects against free radical damage, supports heart function, energy production, and immune response. Aging reduces our ability to absorb CoQ10 from our diet, so supplementing with a highly absorbable form of CoQ10 is the first step to ensuring optimal levels in the body. Secondly, typical CoQ10 supplements are in a ubiquinone or non-reduced form. For the body to use that type of CoQ10, it must first convert it to ubiquinol or the reduced form. QH Absorb is Jarrow Formula's highly absorbable and bioavailable CoQ10 supplement. Not only is QH Absorb more absorbable than traditional CoQ10 supplements, but as ubiquinol, it's already in a reduced bioavailable form. Your body can use QH Absorb without having to do any conversion work. Ask specifically for Jarrow Formula's QH Absorb at your favorite vitamin retailer. For more information on QH Absorb, go to jarrow.com. That's JARROW for the best and highly absorbable bioavailable CoQ10 supplements.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Canavest, from seed to shelf. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. NZ Medica, the enzyme experts. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And we're back. My guest is Tim Mount. Tim is with NeoCell. If you're watching the show, you'll see up on the screen the NeoCell brand. I think we even found a picture of Tim What was that? Where did we get that? The post office? Was that? No, just kidding. And you'll see the NeoCell products. There's quite a few. There's quite an array. I've used several of them. We'll see what Tim wants to talk about today. Tim, welcome back. So, as I was mentioning to the listener and to the viewer of the show, you travel around the country. You interjected too much. But you do get a chance to talk to a lot of people. And I'm sure they ask you all kinds of questions, make all kinds of comments. Generally speaking, are there 2 or 3 themes or a major theme that keeps coming up over and over again that sort of reflects the interest and concerns about people and the way they look?
Yeah, it's an interesting question that you asked, and over the break I thought about it. And I think the best way that I can describe what catches people's interest is when I'm at shows, and sometimes I'll just be standing at a table and be wanting people to come over and speak with me or check out Collagen and learn more about it. And because Collagen has so many different areas that it can help, I can talk to a lot of different things. I could say something like, as somebody is walking by my booth, say, how are your joints healing? Or, do you have digestive stress or digestive issues? Or do you have, concerns about your wrinkles? All of that, when I step back and look at it, the thing that gets most people is beauty, honestly. Everybody wants to look good, and I'm not just saying that. I've just learned that you start with beauty and then you transition into how are you feeling and are you in any pain, and then I let them guide the discussion because people are often feeling pain in multiple areas of their body and they want to discuss that. But the first thing that really catches people is, hey, do you want to look better today? And that's how they come over. So it's kind of an interesting thing, and I don't think it's vanity. I think it's that people want to just, they want to be presenting themselves well, and that's what they look at in the mirror. So to some degree, it helps with their self-esteem too.
It's an interesting. That's interesting. Check this out. In light of what you just said, I came across a survey. It was conducted by a research organization called LQS and Associates, and it was about 1,000 women involved in the study. And what they discovered was that 1 in 5 women, 20% of women, are willing to take a risk with their health with dangerous salon treatments so that they can achieve beauty or otherwise look better. I mean, whatever, some of these dangerous salon treatments, I guess that there could be a whole range of them. In the salon that they were talking about, for example, even with hair, the different dyes and whatever things that they're doing with hair, never mind with the skin, some of these treatments can be very risky business, and 20% of women are willing to take that risk. So to your point, that's interesting. They're in, even though collagen is the most abundant fiber in the body, protein. They're not interested in their ligaments or joints or their arteries or whatever, the collagen matrix. They're interested, can you make me look better, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, absolutely. We have Beauty Bursts as a product. They're little soft chews. And my go-to line when I'm trying to get somebody's attention is, would you like a burst of beauty today? And I swear their face lights up. Oh, yeah, of course. Everybody can use that. And they come over and start engaging with me in a conversation.
I've seen those. They're in a nice little foil. They're called Beauty Bursts, right?
Correct. Yeah, they're little soft chews.
Soft chews. Yeah, and they're tasty. They're tasty.
Yeah, you can almost think of them like a healthy Starburst without all the sugar.
And so you say when you say to them, you want a burst of beauty in your hand, and it's interesting, the psychology of that, right? So that was clever to do that. You want a burst of beauty? Here, try a Beauty Burst. By the way, what's in that product? It's not chewing gum. boost?
Now, it's collagen and hyaluronic acid, so it will help to reduce wrinkles. It'll help really internally for anything that collagen is involved in, so that helps with joints and bones and all that good stuff too. But we've learned over the almost 3 decades that we've been in business that if we name a collagen product after a beauty issue, beauty bursts or beauty infusion, that a lot more people are more likely to take it because beauty is such an important part of people's lives, whereas if we name it joint bursts, it probably wouldn't get as much attention on the shelf for as we're talking with people, even though the benefits are exactly the same. So I tell people, they say, what's your best joint formula that you make? And I say, beauty infusion. It's a powdered drink mix. And they say, beauty infusion for joints? I don't get it. I'm like, well, it's because we just name it for the benefit that most people are looking for. And then, of course, they get those other benefits as well. So, yeah, it's just kind of an interesting way, even just from a marketing perspective, how we have to talk to the consumer public.
What's that product called, Beauty Infusion?
Beauty Infusion, yeah, it's the one that I take now. It's my favorite product. It has a bunch of different things. It's our formula that holds to our principle of build, hydrate, and protect. So collagen helps to rebuild tissue. Hyaluronic acid will help to hydrate tissue from the inside. And then we protect with some antioxidants. So we're preserving the tissue that is in the body currently. So we have alpha-lipoic acid and vitamin C in for that. And then we throw in some biotin in there as well for hair and nail production.
It's called Beauty Infusion by NeoCell. Website that people can visit?
NeoCell.com, NeoCell.com.
NeoCell. When we come back, we'll talk more with Tim. Are there some things that on your mind in particular that you wanted to really emphasize today that I can help you share with the listener?
You know, I think there's a new category of supplements that people would be really interested in. It's different than omega-3s and vitamin D and all the other popular things. So if we could discuss that, I think everybody would be really interested in this new category of supplements.
A new category of supplements. Okay, we'll get to that. 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. You can call the show anytime you want, especially when I have a guest on, such as Tim Mount. And here's a chance to ask questions about how perhaps you can look better so that you can feel better, age more successfully. It's all good, right? What's wrong with that? That's all good.
made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
And we're back, and I'm glad you are too. And if you just tuned in, thanks for stopping by. Of course, you know the show comes out of Tampa Bay. And for those of you who are sports-minded, yesterday was the NFL draft, and the Tampa Bay Bucks picked I picked a quarterback, Jameis Winston from Florida State. Boy, I'm here at the station at iHeartMedia, and of course we have sports stations here. Some very popular ones, for that matter. A very, very popular sports station in the Tampa Bay area. And boy, there's a lot of buzz in the building about that pick. I was talking to some of the people that are some of the talent that's on the air, the sports talent, about that pick. The varied opinions. We shall see. What do you make of that, Stephen? Jameis Winston.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I mean, he's obviously somewhat controversial as far as the off-the-field stuff that's maybe has happened or hasn't. And, you know, unfortunately, no one is really going to know the answers to those. All we can hope for is that he, keeps his nose clean and, settles in and plays football. But either way, it's a fun pick because he's one of those, like last year, Johnny Manziel,
right.
Johnny Football, who kind of flopped out, and I guess he's in rehab at the moment.
I know.
Just that whole media circus. It's kind of fun to have that excitement about the team and gives people something to talk about. And it's been a long time since the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have had a quote a franchise quarterback or a possible franchise quarterback.
Well, we'll see. We wish him the best, and we hope for the best. And I mentioned sports because for some people, that's their plasma for better health, the psychological health. People get so tied up in sports to the point, though, it can affect their health in a negative way. I've reported on, like during Super Bowl, the number of cardiac arrests, people, heart attacks, and what happens during Super Bowl. It's a game. It's all, oh my God. It has such an impact on people's health. I am sure there's an article or a study or two taking a look at that. I'd have to go and check, and I've reported on some of these studies. I don't know how deep that line of research is, but people become very emotionally, psychologically invested in their sports, their teams. It's amazing. It makes them feel you rise and fall. Your emotions rise and fall on the winds, like the Lightning. They're now going to play the Montreal Canadiens, and they're now in the second round of the Stanley Cup. And my grandson came down 2 weeks ago, and we went to the Lightning, one of the Lightning playoff games on a Saturday. I want to tell you, Stephen, the excitement in that building was unbelievable.
Yeah, I've been to a hockey game in a while, but especially that arena and the hockey arenas tend to be the smaller ones, and just the crowd noise and the people and the energy.
Unbelievable.
It's
Unbelievable.
And sports, part of it is it makes you feel part of something bigger. And not part of the team, part of the community, the city, the surround. I mean, it brings people together. It gives you kind of that uplifting connection to things you otherwise might not have.
And I was, as I was sitting there, I got caught up in it too, and I was looking around, and people were happy. I mean, just you could see the life. I mean, if people would get that excited about their health or other things, my goodness, we wouldn't need to be, caught up in all this craziness with health insurance and whatnot. But it's part of people's lives. That's part of aging successfully too. You have to have dimensions of your life that move beyond the biology of things and the physiology and the anatomy of things. You have to get to places where your psychological life, you feel better, look better, whether it's through sports or whatever. And my guest is Tim Mount. And speaking of looking better, since they put this new studio in, I'm still getting they now even have a cough button for me, so I don't have to turn away from the mic. I keep forgetting I have a cough button. But in terms of looking better, I went to a site called Statista.com, where they publish statistics. And revenue of the cosmetic industry in the United States, they had a nice little graph and study from 2002 to project it out to 2016. In 2014, people spent in the United States on cosmetics, this is in billions of dollars, $58.79 billion. In 2016, for 2015, it's projected to be $60.58 billion, and they project it to, in 2016 to be $62.46 billion. $62.46 billion. $62.46 billion in cosmetics. Now, that is a piece of evidence to support my assertion that I started off with in introducing Tim, that people spend an incredible amount of money to look good so that they can feel better, and look better so they can feel better. And that relationship, right? Looking better, feeling better go together. I guess if you could sell $62.46 billion of product, Tim, you could retire your whole neighborhood.
I tell you, that would be nice, and we'd be helping people too. So it's a good way to get the money.
That's a lot. That's a lot of money on cosmetics.
Yeah, it is. And again, collagen has so many benefits: joint and bone, and digestive and cardiovascular. About 80% spend money on our products for the beauty aspect of it. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's what most people are looking for. And that's not just women, it's men too. And
absolutely.
I don't think we necessarily always want to admit it, but men want to look good just as much as women do too.
I do. I mean, I don't think that's vain at all. As a matter of fact, the trend nowadays is that men are. It's not unusual to find in the men's medicine cabinet or on their bathroom counter or wherever they keep their products, cosmetics. Some men are now even wearing daytime makeup, and they put all kinds of different creams and topical cosmetic products on their skin to moisturize the skin and whatnot. I mean, this is very common these days. It's not unusual, right?
Yeah, and I think there's some stigma still attached to external applications, the makeup and the lotion and stuff. But internally, I think men gravitate towards collagen because it's simply just a pill or a powder or some type of supplement that you take. You forget about it. Nobody really knows that you're doing it, and you're reversing or reducing those signs of aging. So I think supplements are where most men gravitate towards, at least from our perspective. I think the makeup thing can still be a little bit on the fringe. But, you see at the natural product shows skin lotions specifically designed for men or
absolutely
creams.
Yeah, of course, Dr. Perricone, 20-some plus years ago, started, I think he's one of the forerunners to all of this, where it was beauty from the inside out. And Dr. Perricone's still out there. I see infomercials with him, and he has all his cosmetic products and whatnot. But he was a believer doing it from the inside out, and that's essentially what your company's doing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's actually one of our taglines: is beauty from within. That's That's one of the things that we focus on and we promote, and that's what most people know NeoCell for, is beauty from within.
You'd mentioned there's a new category of supplement. When we come back, we'll have you talk about that, what this new category of supplement is. 877-897-8255. That's a toll-free number to Let's Talk Nutrition. Wherever, however you may be listening or watching, whatever you may be doing. And if you want to watch the show, go to letstalknutrition.com. Letstalknutrition.com. Please go to the LTN Facebook page and like the page, and we'll like you back. Tim Mount, NeoCell, NeoCell.com. Visit their website. Terrific products, all kinds of selections. You can drink them, swallow them, chew them. They have all kind of delivery systems.
Are you able to consume the recommended 6 to 8 servings of fresh fruits and vegetables in a day for optimal health and well-being? Who has time to prepare and eat that many servings? Now there is a way to consume 5 whole servings of fresh fruits and vegetables in an easy-to-mix drink. That's half of your daily recommended servings in one drink. Introducing Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst Powder, made up of 29 enzymatically alive whole foods, along with 7 antioxidant-rich berry extracts in a delicious powder form that you can easily mix into water or your favorite fruit juice. Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst contains sea vegetables, probiotics, organic grasses, and herbal extracts that help to support the immune system, provide increased energy, provide an alkaline pH, and cleanse and detoxify the body. No heat is used in the processing of Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst, so it is enzymatically alive, just like fresh fruits and vegetables. You can find Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst at your local health food store. Ask for it by name.
Did you know your digestive tract is home to millions of bacteria? Some good, some not so good. And if you want to stay healthy, it's important to make sure that your body is populated with the good bacteria it needs. Probiotic Defense contains 13 of today's most effective friendly bacteria strains, along with other compounds shown in studies to support healthy digestion and immune system function. Don't settle for low-potency, overpriced formulas. Ask for Now Foods Probiotic Defense with the bright orange label. To find a retailer near you, go to nowfoods.com.
What are you doing this month? If you suffer from stiff joints, you can do something special. You could try new Flex Now Joint Formula. Flex Now offers you complete relief in just 1 month or a complete refund. Flex Now is a unique concentration of shea nut triterpenes, the most potent inflammation fighter of any botanical. And it's only when inflammation is reduced that your body begins to heal. Try new Flex Now Joint Formula and make this the month you get rid of stiff joints. Ask for Flex Now at Vitamin Discount Center and other leading natural product stores.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted Best Independent Chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
My guest is Tim Mount from NeoCell, Beauty from Within. Visit their website, neocell.com. I was just reporting on the tens of billions of dollars people spend on cosmetics every year, cosmetic products. And then I just wanted to take a peek and see if I could get zero in on a stat for cosmetic plastic surgery procedures. It's somewhere, it's a range here from I looked at the American Society of Plastic Surgeons. They were talking like 14.6 million cosmetic plastic surgery procedures were done back in 2012. That's just the procedures. And then, of course, in terms of dollars, I found that different numbers, different years, but somewhere around 11, 12 billion, somewhere in there a year on plastic surgery. Well, it's expensive. The products are expensive, and so is the surgery. Maybe you have a better alternative that works, and from within. And then you can turn to some supplements. And speaking of that, Tim, you said that there's a new category of supplement, and what would that be?
Yeah, it's an interesting concept for people to try to grasp. It's different than what most people are used to thinking about when it comes to supplements. A lot of times we're thinking about deficiencies in the diet or lifestyle problems. So, for example, if you're not eating enough omega-3 oils, you would need to take an omega-3 supplement. So your gas tank is not full. It's only half full. So you have to take a supplement to fill that gas tank back up and correct that deficiency. Same thing with, we hear reports about our vegetables not having as much magnesium and minerals as it did 100 years ago. And then there's lifestyle things like vitamin D, which is also very popular. And if you're not going outside in the sun and getting your sun exposure on a daily basis, you're going to be vitamin D deficient. Now, that's kind of how we think about supplements for the most part. There's a new category that is totally different from that. And in some ways, it's almost like tricking nature. It's reversing a process that's happening within our body that has nothing to do with what we decide or what we put into our mouth. It's something that is going to happen to you regardless of any of those choices and decisions. So you can't decide to eat more, you can decide to eat more salmon and not have to take a supplement if you really wanted to. It's something that you could change and control. So these new supplements are affecting a biological process. And in the case of collagen, that's what's going on. It's separate from the rest of those supplements that you're seeing on the shelves, because collagen actually affects at a cellular level what's happening in your physiology, in your biology. So as collagen declines, after the age of 25, collagen production declines, and that's just a natural process. Our body slows as we age in a number of different ways, but collagen production is a very big one and contributes to the majority of these signs and symptoms of aging. So our production system of collagen is slowing down. And what collagen supplements do is it actually gets to the cellular level. The actual individual cells, they have these receptor sites on the surface of the cells. And the collagen supplements will stimulate those receptor sites and tell that cell to produce collagen faster. So it has nothing to do with a deficiency or what you're doing in your daily life. It's an inescapable biological process, and then you take supplements to then correct that slowdown or reverse that slowdown. And because those cells at that cellular level are working faster back at your youthful levels, you begin to rebuild the tissue that was lost, and that's how you get to reverse these signs of aging. So it's this new category and this new way of thinking about how supplements work in the body.
So, okay. In other words, if you had to put a name on that category, what would you call it?
Oh, boy. We're still thinking of that one. I don't know. Physiological supplements or something to that degree. And it's not just collagen. We're seeing a few other types of supplements like this pop up, and keratin is the next big one that I think is coming up around. And so collagen might affect something called a fibroblast in the skin, which is a type of cell that produces collagen. Keratin might be a keratinocyte, which is a cell that produces new keratin. So keratin is the main protein that's found in hair production. So what we're doing in a very scientific way is we're figuring out how to make some of these previously unabsorbable and undigestible proteins and other substances become bioavailable within the body and therefore affect things at a cellular level. So keratin, for example, which is more or less hair, can't be digested in its natural form. Same thing with collagen. Keratin, you know, it's the reason why a cat will cough up a hairball because you just can't digest it. Well, if you put it through an enzyme process and break it down, break some of those bonds down, it does become extremely bioavailable, and then it stimulates these worker cells. Mm-hmm. So it's this kind of emerging category that's coming out that's working at a much different level than what we're used to.
Well, it's working at, I mean, everything begins and ends on a cellular level. As I was listening to you talk, you're talking.
And it does, everything does begin and end on a cellular level. So an omega-3 might help to be a building block for, say, a cell wall. And an amino acid, if you take it from, say, whey protein, is more of a building block. But it's not necessarily always a stimulant to that cell. And so that's the key. That's kind of the difference there.
So in other words, you're talking about compounds that stimulate the mechanism of action, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
It's a production system. It's something that's physiologically occurring that we have no control over.
We'll talk about that some more. Be right back.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Over the past 60 years, I have prescribed and been introduced to countless health therapies from around the world. I formulated Medi-C Plus, a natural remedy with high amounts of vitamin C and lysine for maintaining strong bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums, and aiding in collagen formation. Now in my 90s, Medi-C Plus is my insurance for the maintenance of good health. Make Medi-C Plus a part of your daily health routine too.
Available at health food stores and specialty pharmacies.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Become part of the
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Renew Life, the Digestive Care Company, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Greens Plus, superfood for super health, Medi-C Plus, for heart health and more. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom, NeoCell, the true science of collagen. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Yeah, collagen. Very important. It's part of the extracellular matrix. That is the space between the cells. And it's critical. As you age, that matrix, that extracellular matrix starts to break down. The collagen starts to break down. You produce less of it, and then it's just breaking down. Fine lines and wrinkles, skin begins to sag, hair begins to lose its quality and texture and whatnot. It's called aging. So, we're talking with Tim Mount. He's an educator for NeoCell. Visit their website, neocell.com. And I was thinking about what you were saying, Tim, in terms of this new category of supplement. And it's a category that's trying to stimulate or inspire these biological processes that moderate aging, that try to, I guess one way would be to slow it down, to moderate the effects. You're at a point now where we're developing these compounds, these supplements, like your products, for example, that are trying to stimulate the cell to do better with the aging process in terms of, moderating its effects or slowing it down. Is that what you were trying to say?
Yeah, so if a cell isn't producing as much collagen after the age of 25, that means that you're going to be breaking down more collagen in your body than you're rebuilding.
Exactly.
So that really is part of the degeneration process. It's the aging process. It's why our skin gets worse and our joints hurt and they're not as stable. So if you can make that cell produce collagen faster, you'll then rebuild tissue and your skin starts looking better. It starts looking more youthful. Your joints are stronger. Your bones are stronger. So it's really affecting that cell as opposed, and it's not something that we can control, this slowdown in collagen production. It just happens to every single person on Earth. So if there is a way, this is the thing that we figured out, there's a way to affect that cell to reverse that process, that inescapable process that we all go through. And it's very much different than just being able to choose to eat more salmon or go expose your skin to the sun. It's something that if you don't take a collagen supplement, you are not going to get that benefit no matter what you do in your life.
Exactly. And so what are some there are some particular, you have a whole, we can't talk about all the products that you have so many now. Are there some that are especially on your mind today that you wanted to feature on the show? You mentioned the one, your favorite product, the Beauty Infusion product, right?
Yeah, Beauty Infusion is our premium formula. It's kind of a complement to our number one seller, our Super Collagen Powder, which is the one that was the first ever collagen supplement on the shelf back in 1986. It remains the number one selling collagen product in the nation. We decided to improve on that, and for people that are looking for more of a premium product, you can get several different benefits in the same formula, and it's not just overlapping benefits. Collagen is in that Beauty Infusion formula to help rebuild those tissues and do that stimulating effect at the cellular level. Hyaluronic acid is included in the formula, so you can help to internally moisturize your skin. So there's two different things that are going on when we're talking about looking better, say, for skin health. You actually rebuild the structure with collagen, but the hydration also has a beauty benefit where it plumps the surface of the skin and increases nutrients into the skin. So they're really complementary products. And then if you add in some antioxidants, And what we put in there is alpha-lipoic acid. It's a very skin-specific antioxidant. It helps protect the existing structures of the skin. It helps to reduce any of that redness or inflammation, if anybody has it, on the surface of the skin, so their complexion looks much smoother. It looks more even. And it also helps to protect. There's a study on alpha-lipoic acid that helps to protect against UVB rays. And then we add in biotin for more hair and nail production. So what we're seeing in these formulas is we're not just doing a single ingredient. We're doing multiple ingredients that would cost a lot more if you were to buy them individually. It's all in one convenient form, and therefore it's just kind of an all-in-one convenient scoop. It tastes great, and you get all these various aspects attacking that same benefit. It's still all a beauty benefit, but from several different angles.
So you're getting type 1, type 3 collagen for firm, smooth skin and strong hair and nails. You have hyaluronic acid for hydration in the product. You have biotin to support the strong hair and nail growth that you mentioned. You have alpha-lipoic acid, vitamin C, they're serving as free radical fighters, if you will. And the vitamin C enhances collagen formation as well, too, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's funny. People know that, for example, pirates would get scurvy, and they would have really bad symptoms. Their teeth would fall out, and they would have open sores on their skin, and that's just basically a vitamin C deficiency. They weren't eating vitamin C if they were out on the ocean for 4 or 5 months. So what really is happening is the vitamin C holds collagen together, and as you are deficient in vitamin C, the collagen fibers within your body start to disintegrate. They literally are just pulling apart, and they're like ragged, loose fibers. And so that's really what's going on when you get scurvy, is your collagen disintegrates. So yeah, vitamin C is absolutely essential to the skin and really your whole body.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned some of these compounds, such as hyaluronic acid and biotin. You have some of these products as standalone products too, don't you?
Yeah, and individually, each one of them is great. And so a lot of people take, say, collagen just for that structural benefit. Hyaluronic acid is really popular, especially with runners, or if anybody has just chronically dry skin, or if they have dry eyes, hyaluronic acid is great for that. If they live in a dry climate, for example, those people out in Las Vegas and Phoenix areas love hyaluronic acid. And especially runners, because hyaluronic acid is the fluid in between the joints. It's basically the oil that is in your joints lubricating it. I like to say it's what Dorothy gave the Tin Man. It kind of relieves all those creaky, achy, stuck joints. So yeah, we have each of these in individual supplements, but then we also have our combination premium formulas as well.
Mm-hmm. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. And you've been listening to Tim Mount. He's an educator for NeoCell. And when we come back, we'll have the LTN health question of the day, and we'll see if we can get a winner. Be right back.
We live in an age of fast information, high-speed communication, instant gratification, rapid transit, ready-mixed, pre-cooked, heat and serve, and living life on a moment's notice. But when it comes to staying healthy, you pause for a moment. Jarrow Formulas has been formulating high-quality nutritional products for over 30 years and has been a leader in the research and development of some of the most effective, affordable, and cutting-edge natural health solutions in the world. At Jarrow Formulas, they understand that distinction does not happen overnight and that a reputation for excellence is only earned through many years of persistence. Their staff of scientists and health professionals insist on doing things the old-fashioned way, with clinical studies and scientific research. They believe that the true test of a quality company is the purity, potency, and good value of its products and meeting the highest expectation of those who matter most, their customers. For more information about their superior formulas and to request free samples of their leading brands, please go to www.jarrow.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Michael Garko. Did you know that over 20 million people in the United States suffer from some form of joint pain? If you have joint or muscle pain, Flexin can help. Good joints are an essential part of everyday life, and the lack of healthy joints can prevent you from enjoying daily activities and rob you of a better quality of life. Flexin is specially formulated with CM8 to provide the pain relief and support your joints need. Flexin CM8 is designed to lubricate your joints and muscles while reducing inflammation and supporting stronger cartilage. Flexin isn't just another glucosamine supplement, it's much more. Its extraordinary formula is composed of powerful ingredients and a special blend of enzymes that make digestion and absorption fast and easy, with results in as little as 1 week. So if you want to enjoy everyday activities again and improve your quality of life, look no further than Flexin. For more information, call 1-800-NPAIN. That's 1-800-NPAIN, or visit your local fine health food store and pick up a bottle of Flexin today.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Did you know that doctors recommend omega-3 essential fatty acids for kids and grown-ups alike? Nordic Naturals, the #1 fish oil in the U.S., offers omega-3s for everyone. In fact, Nordic Naturals has one of the largest product portfolios in the world. Our best-selling Ultimate Omega is available in soft gels or liquid, both with a light, clean lemon flavor and no fishy aftertaste. This concentrated formula has been clinically shown to support heart health. For children, kids everywhere love Nordic Naturals Children's DHA, offered in great-tasting strawberry liquid or chewable soft gels. New Omega Boost is a creamy, delicious formulation of omega-3s. With its great mango taste and velvety smooth texture, Nordic Naturals Omega Boost is a great choice for the whole family. Nordic Naturals carefully manages every step of production of our omega-3 fish oils from boat to bottle, so you can count on Nordic Naturals to be exceptionally pure, fresh, and effective. Nordic Naturals for kids and grown-ups alike. Available at natural products retailers or online at NordicNaturals.com.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract. Available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit Kyolic.com. That's KYOLIC.com. Or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Canavest, from seed to shelf. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And we have the LTN health question of the day. And if you have the right answer, as always, you'll win a $25 supplement gift card. That can't be too bad. And you've been listening to Tim Mount talk about collagen and how collagen is such an important a factor in exactly, how we look during the aging process. Collagen is the major fibrous protein in your body. It's the most abundant protein in nature, by the way. Some say that collagen constitutes about 30% of the total human body protein. Mm-hmm. So, here's the question. Collagen as a protein that forms connective fibers in which of the following? Collagen, the protein, forms the connective fibers in which of the following choices here? A, skin, hair, and nails. B, ligaments. C, bones and teeth. Or D, all of the above. Collagen forms the connective fibers in which of the following? Hair, skin, and nails. B, ligaments. C, bones and teeth. Or D, all of the above. 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. Right answer? You get a $25 supplement gift card. Which products do you take?
I take a lot of different things depending on my mood. I'm usually gravitating more towards Beauty Infusion. I think it's just so convenient and tasty.
Mm-hmm. The liquid collagen product is called?
It's actually just called Liquid Collagen Pomegranate. It's got pomegranate and other superfruit concentrates in there for antioxidant benefit as well.
And how does that work, that product? I mean, what do you have in there that's...
It has collagen and vitamin C with those superfruit concentrates. And that form in particular, it's really interesting. If people have digestive issues, it seems to be the one that really is helping people out. And of course, I don't like to mention any disease names, but any of those inflammation or painful stomach or intestinal issues, that particular product is really good for it. And the reason is because the lining of, say, the stomach or the intestine is epithelial tissue. That is basically collagen. And it is on the inside of the smooth muscle that's in that actual tissue. And so if you, say, are going to destroy that collagen, that epithelial tissue in the stomach, you could then irritate the stomach muscle, and that would be an ulcer. Or if you were to puncture the epithelial tissue and in the lower or in the small intestine, that might be something like leaky gut. So collagen is extremely important for your digestive process and the digestive comfort in your body. So a lot of people are taking that, and I think it's maybe just a really soothing source because it's in liquid form and it coats the inside of the stomach and the intestine.
You have a product called collagen, Super Collagen Plus C, right?
Yeah, that's our number one seller. Our Super Collagen, it comes in powder and tablets, and then of course the liquid form of that is the Super Collagen Liquid Pomegranate that we just spoke about.
Right.
So the number one seller in the nation is our powder, and then the two sizes of tablets are number 2 and 3. They've been around forever, and the advantage of those is they're really affordable. They've been around so long that we're able to include extremely high doses of collagen, which is a benefit to the person taking it, and we still keep the price to be very affordable. And they're just very well known. We've been around for over 3 decades for that product line, so there's a long history of effectiveness and benefit.
Oh, geez, you don't look any older than 25 yourself. I mean, how did you do that? No, just kidding.
You know what? I just took that. I don't know if you see it. The howoldareyu.net. It's a new website where you upload a picture and it tells you how old you look.
Yeah.
They said it looked like I was 51. I'm 36.
What are they, high? You look. What's the matter with those people? They need to go to the doctor, the optometrist, and get their eyes checked.
Yeah, it's just a computer program. I must have been bad lighting. I'm going to chalk it up to bad lighting because I was also just at the gym, and I had a lady come up to me and take a picture of me because I had my collagen shirt on, my NeoCell shirt on, and she said, The first thing that I noticed is when you walked in, your skin was so good that I had to come up and take a picture because I wanted to remember the name of that company because you must be doing something right. And so I said, okay, well, that balances out that website, I guess.
Well, I guess the company loves you, man. You're marketing even when you're at the gym. Good for you.
If you're going to represent a anti-aging and beauty company, you better look good on a daily basis because you're never off work, that's for sure.
That's for sure. Let's go to Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Betty, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. How are you today, Betty?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. Nice weather up there for a change?
It's not bad today. Sun, clouds.
Okay.
Maybe in the 50s, getting up to
It's pretty good.
60s.
It's pretty good.
Not bad.
Yeah, so we're glad that you're listening to the show. What do you make of all this business about beauty, looking good, and health? What do you make? What's your take on that?
I think that is true. You were saying about, you talked about your mother in the home and said about, how they come in, put makeup on, and do their hair and all that. There's a lot of truth to that.
Boy, that was such a, that I thought about that. I was driving in this morning and, gosh, those people would, no matter how sick they were, how old they were, somebody was coming in, doing their hair, putting their makeup on. It was like, and they just lit up. It was like a transformation. It was amazing. Nevertheless, let's see if we can get you to win this $25 supplement gift card. Collagen, of course, an abundant protein in the body, is forms connective fiber in which of the following? Hair, skin, and nails, ligaments, bones and teeth, or all of the above? What do you think?
All the above.
All the above. It's not just a beauty kind of compound. It has also connected to other very important parts of the body, all our connective tissues. Thank you so much for listening, Betty, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
It was nice to have you on the air. Tim, it's always nice to have you on the air, too, and I don't care what that computer program said. You don't look a day older than 25 to me.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's always a pleasure to be on.
Yeah, last time I wanted to talk to you off air, and then I got distracted. Don't hang up, okay?
Sounds good.
Stay on the line, and then I'll talk to you off air. And go to NeoCell.com. Take their wonderful products. Why? Because your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy